Prison, it ain't fun. It's not. It's just not. Who said prison was fun? Is there somebody that said that? If there is, slap them upside the head right now, because it ain't.
Some homies out there like that shit.
Apparently, man. Repeat offenders just being like, fuck it, homie. And I'm like, homie, what are you doing? Anyway, I'll tell you what one of the least fun things for me was in there besides everything on earth. That was when people decided that I was kind of going to like help them with their medical problems. I don't know why, man. But they just straight up said, fuck it, this is the guy to help us, right?
The guy that had a literal gruesome rotting back is the guy to help you with your medical problems.
Yeah, man. One of the things was a close friend of mine named Tiny, who of course
was huge.
Was not tiny, yeah, it was massive. In fact, straight up kingpin in there. But anyway, this guy had, you know what a skin tag is?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that on the fucking humpback whale is what this guy had. It might as well just been a fucking chode that he had.
God.
So he comes up to me and he's like, look, man, I need you to help me with something. And I'm like, all right, this is clearly going to be bad, right? And I'm like, all right, so what's up? And he's like, so I got this problem, but I can't quite reach it. And I'm like, oh no, what is it? Where are we going now? And he goes, I kind of need you to help me. He goes, you know what a skin tag is? I says, of course. And I already know this is bad. A skin tag alone is like, I don't want to help you with that.
Gruesome.
But, you know, sometimes, fuck it, right? Unless you got a field of them, I don't think I could do that, dude.
Dude, the field is not a good...
You've seen people with fields of them? I could possibly not do that. But he's a homeboy. I'm like, all right, man. I got to tie it off, don't I?
It's definitely not a field of dreams.
It's a field of screams, baby. Anyway, I'm like, all right, homeboy, I already know what's up. Where is it? Expecting some normal spot where he can't reach, like a back, I don't know, back of his fucking big ass head, something, right? Oh no. He goes, pointing at his nethers, and I'm like, homie. And he's like, no, it's not on the dick. It's like right above the dick. Well, you know, he explained further, and that didn't mean right above the dick specifically, but in that area, you know, that V section right above the dick. Yeah, the pubis. And I'm like, homie. And he's like, I can't get to it, man. And it's bothering me, and it's big as shit. And I'm like, big as shit? This is not good. This is not a selling point. So I'm like, can I at least look at it first? Chart the territory, see what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, look. So we're standing at our bunks, which are bunk beds. And, you know, we're in a room full of fucking criminals.
Yeah.
So, you know, you don't want to be dick gazing there. People are going to be like, what the fuck? But this thing, he's got to show me this thing near his cock. So I kind of pretend that I'm sitting on my bunk, which is the bottom bunk, and he's still standing, and he like quickly like pulls, you know, his fucking pantaloons to right around that area, right?
1700?
Yeah, he's wearing them buffy ass ones too. He pulls it down, and sure enough, there is a skin tag of gargantuan proportions, dude. You know, skin tags are usually what, like a couple centimeters?
You get those weird worm-looking ones.
Yeah, you got them long ones sometimes. Some people do. That's disgusting. But anyway, this sucker was a straight up, like a strawberry, dude. It was big.
Sick.
It was big. So huge, man. And I was like, I don't want to get near that, you know? So I created this kind of slip knot situation with a, you know, with a little rope.
Yeah.
I mean, with a little rope with a little fucking string. And we starched the hell out of that string. Or I starched the hell out of it because fuck touching that fucking chode, right? And, you know, starch costs money in there. I was like, fuck that shit. Pay for that starch, bitch. You want that shit off? I'm not touching your chode. So we starched the shit out of the string so it was super stiff. And I sat down in the bunk. And he does it again. And I just like roped that bad boy. You know? Just slipped it on the strawberry thing. And then I said, just pull it. And it just he slip knotted his own fucking little thing. And just let it die on the vine. That's not even the worst part, homie.
What do you do with it?
That's exactly the worst part.
Oh, no.
When that sucker fell off, he wakes me up.
No.
And he goes, dude, check this out. And in his cup, which he used for coffee, by the way, is this thing. And now, by this point, week, maybe 2 had passed. And I'm like, what is this? And I'm like going, rolling it around. And I'm like, what is that? And he goes, it's this tag. Sick! God, I wanted to vomit, man.
Who does that?
Sickening.
Yeah, it's gruesome.
I was like, don't show me the tag, dude. You already showed me the tag. I don't want to see more tag.
That was the last tag.
I don't know if I told the tale about the guy with the infected dong.
Yeah, you did.
I did?
Yeah.
That was pretty gross. Check that tale out somewhere in our prison stories. But suffice it to say, big ass ding-a-ling. And not in the good way.
Nah, homie.
Stinky! There was also this dude that used to clean the showers with me. Now, I preferred to do the work on my own. But this guy, like, I guess he was afraid that he was going to get written up, not knowing the rapport I had with the guards. So he insisted on cleaning. He only did it for like 2 weeks until he realized, this homeboy's just going to do everything. You know, so fuck it. But those 2 weeks, we were cleaning these grody ass showers that, of course, are full of gruesome fucking bacterias and fungi and shit. But also, and most importantly here, the showers have pitted floors. Who does that?
Yeah.
Who puts pitted floors on prison showers, communal prison showers? Anyway, these pits are clearly full of disgusting, gruesome, bacteria and other assorted, disgusting things, right? Mm. God knows what has grown in there. But they're also kind of rough on the feet, which, you only discover if you accidentally slip out of your shower slides and touch the floor and then scream in disgust. Well, anyway, this guy's helping me the second night he's helped me. And the first night I scrubbed the showers, they give you this big ass brush. You scrub them with, Clorox and shit or not Clorox, but, chlorine, like strong ass fucking industrial strength, chlorine, bleach, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. That's kind of how you clean them, right? So he did the bathrooms the first night. And the second night, I'm like, oh, man, you really don't need to help me. But if you do, go ahead and take the showers today. I don't want to do them. And I thought cleaning the showers and handing him a scrub brush, that was explanation enough, right? I mean, there's a big-ass vat of fucking bleach. Yeah. There's a scrub brush. Clearly, you stick the scrub brush in and scrub. I thought that was enough for him to understand what to do, but apparently not. Because I go and clean the bathrooms pretty quick, bam, 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 and I'm like, I'm going to go help this homeboy out. And I'm like, why is he taking that long? The showers are smaller than the restrooms. What? I go in the shower and, dude, you'll never guess what I found in the shower. Gruesome? He had unscrewed the fucking brush part off of the handle.
What?
Or I should say he had unscrewed the handle off the brush part of the brush, and he was on his hands and knees without his shower slides on that pitted ground, scrubbing it by hand.
Oh, why?
And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, what do you mean, what am I doing? I'm like, are you fucking touching the shower floor? That's sick. And he's like, what? I'm like, dude, what do you mean I'm not supposed to? I'm not supposed to. It's like, what goes on in the shower. And he gets up, and here's the horrid part. Because the shower floors are pitted, his knees are bleeding. His feet are like red as shit. And the hand that he had on the floor, all fucking bleeding. He had literally rubbed himself raw while crawling around scrubbing on the most disgusting, everything in them pitted shower floor on earth.
Why didn't he stop?
Exactly why. By the way, I was crawling around not only in filth, but in the burning industrial bleach.
Yes.
Used to clean said filth.
What is this guy?
What is that guy?
This guy deserved it, dude.
So I'm like looking at it in shock and awe, to say the least. And I'm like, dude.
You're like straight Toby Keith.
I said, yeah, literally, man. I said, give me the brush, and I screwed it back on, and I said, you just scrub the fucking shit with a brush.
Why did he unscrew it?
How do you even get past the take your shoes off and just do anything? I
don't understand any of this.
Yeah, nothing made sense. And I'm like, take a shower, go to bed, dude. And, he did. I never let him clean that shower again, although probably I should have, just out of fucking, I don't know, man, to see if he would do it again out of curiosity. But I just could not get over that, dude. I was like, how the fuck? Thankfully, this dude stopped, quote unquote, helping me. But that's sick, dude. What the fuck is that?
I don't understand how you can
continue.
Yes.
How do you start? Much less continue.
How do you start? But yeah, like once you hit a certain point, how do you like? Yeah, this is all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just shredding, grating my skin off. I'm cool. Nope. Apparently he was.
Me.
Here's another disgusting thing, dude. This. I've told you before in other prison videos that when people wanted to jack off in the shower, they have to kind of reserve personal time, right? So they would put either a flag, toilet paper flag outside, or they would leave a fucking like bottle of shampoo or some shit like that outside to designate that they were using the shower.
Stroking off.
Yeah, nobody come in, right? So anyway, one day people are noticing that this person has put up a shampoo bottle. And at that particular point, I was already in the Faith dorm, which was the final dorm in my prison stay that I was in. At that point, I was like pursuing a spiritual path. But I'll tell you that a lot of people there weren't. They were just pretending to. Some were, of course. But anyway, so there was a lot of people that were very critical of other people. Everybody was always policing each other, which sucked balls. Which, by the way, the reason people kind of hate religion, because everybody's like, what are you doing all the time? When in reality, they're just disgusting filth themselves. But anyway, there was a lot of people always noticing what other people were doing. So this dude put up a shampoo bottle thinking he could not be frowned upon, I guess, in that dorm. And people were immediately like, oh, shit. Well, this can't happen here, you know? And I was like, homies, just let the, you know, it's already happening. Just let them do it, right? But then it kind of went on too long, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking 30 minutes max. If you push over 30 minutes, you've spent too much time in the shower.
Stop edging, homie.
This is not a fucking gooning vid. Yeah. Just fucking get off, get out.
Bust your rope and get out.
Yeah, thick ropes too. Just get out.
Why do they have to be thick, homie?
Because they were, I don't know, homie. All that, you know, reservoirs of cum, frustrated cum. Oh, but anyway, Lord. just get in, get out, man. 30 minutes, you're pushing it, you know? Really pushing it, really. Especially when you're in prison. There's only 4 showers. It's 1 shower room. You're reserving the entire room for yourself, and there's over 60 people in the dorm. Come on, man. Hurry up, right? Middle of the day, no less. You know? So people are already... I'm like, yeah, this homeboy taking way too long. What is this, you know? And anyway, it's going like on the 40 minutes now. And I'm like, all right. Then we see him reach out and get the shampoo bottle, which usually means anybody can come in right now. I'm done. Anybody can shower with me now. Not with him, but, you know, in the same room. So he does that, and all the people that were waiting head in a little row, you know, while the next 3, if you will. The first guy walks in, and he 180s and goes back to his bunk. The second guy didn't even register that, I guess, and he walks in and he goes, what the fuck? And he comes straight out. Third guy's left there going like, what do I do, right? And this third guy, by the way, was somebody that I kind of fucked around with, you know, not that way, but anyway. So I'm like, you know, check what the fuck. And he's like, oh man. So he kind of does the little peek right away, right? And he comes over and he's like, dude, let me just say this. Let's just say that while I said normally when you take the bottle away, it means, all right, you can come in now. This homie was not all right for everybody to come in. He took that bottle away to insert it up his fucking culo.
Dude.
And apparently slide that bad boy in and out. Yep.
Hold on. So this homie was already straight up edging to the max.
Yeah, already going on that 40 minutes.
The ropes.
Building up the mad ropes.
And he was like, yo, I can't rope. I gotta go straight up, get that freaking champ.
Culo.
And straight up. Yeah, what is that?
What is that? At what point? At that point, just going like fuck a prison sissy or something, you know?
Something.
I might as well. I mean, you're sticking a straight up fucking. By the way, the shampoo bottles.
Yeah, I was about to say,
are like
culos,
you know, they're not these fancy shampoos. Although I guess a Head and Shoulders up your cola isn't that great either. But you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
there's
homie.
like these cheap
and that shit
ass.
opens when it's in there and just pours into your
imagine. Oh, sick. But anyway, these are some big ass. So there was no even like time for his culo to adjust to the size. They're just like straight up round, flat. You know, how the fuck that shit get up there so quick, man?
Damn, and he was going hard into it.
According to this dude, he was just like, you know, jetting in and out.
Dude, this guy.
By the way, apparently he was like, he was like with one hand.
Dude.
One hand on the wall, like sticking his ass out and like pumping that bad boy in.
Dude, look, I ain't got nothing against putting shit in your culo. I am sponsored by Corn Dough, after all.
Sponsored by Culo Boys.
Yeah, weirdly enough, I thought I was sponsored by Corn Dogs, and I was really happy. But then I got a crate of Corn Dogs. I was like, damn, homie.
Damn, I was really happy about Corn Dogs too, man. Corn Dogs are the bee's knees.
But then the Corn Dogs came in, and we were like, damn, homie.
Corn Dogs!
Anyway, so
foiled us again.
As an entity who is sponsored by Corn Dogs, I'm all for it. Get your Corn Dogs here. But... but, homie, freaking, if you're gonna take that shit and stick it up your culo hole, you gotta put out an extra thing, you know, like
you gotta replace, man. Anything on earth at that point.
But also, homie has already taken like an hour straight edging his weenie. Like, homie, you gotta finish that shit. What is this culo shit? I'm thinking maybe this guy is used to having shit in his ass when he strokes off.
Something was going on.
And maybe the whole, like, build-up
wasn't enough for him.
He couldn't do it. Like, he wasn't getting off.
He needed to have that prostate slammed.
That freaking straight drill in the ass.
Damn, homie. I don't know what, but that's one that I didn't personally see, but the reaction said everything, you know? Like, damn, homie, that dude was straight bumping. You know, damn.
His technique is...
not great?
It's interesting.
Let's find out your
pose. What is that?
The pose!
Yeah.
Anyway, that's some disgusting shit.
At least he wasn't barefoot on the floor, like going up and down in the bottle.
I feel like the guy scrubbing the floor is kind of worse.
Yeah.
At least this guy had his fucking flip-flops on.
And he had the technique down.
Yeah, he didn't have to get on his hands and knees.
Damn, I hope, like, was that like his personal shampoo bottle?
Yeah, you have your own.
Okay, I was about to say, I hope no one...
You don't share hygiene, yeah.
You share your champ?
Hopefully you don't share hygiene, that's gross. But anyway, that's just some disgusting shit I've seen while locked up.
Gruesome.
Pretty gruesome, I have to say so. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that, I guess.
Yeah.
I know the only person that enjoyed anything was that guy pumping that mad shampoo bottle up his culo. Anyway, we're out, guys. Hit like, subscribe, and those notification buttons.